Hey, what's up guys, Wavy Films here, and today, wait a second, these aren't my customs. Hey, what is up guys, Wavy Films here, and today I have a custom LEGO minifigure showcase for you guys. And for this showcase, I have my custom LEGO Batman vs Superman Dawn of Justice custom minifigures. And like I said in this intro, these are not my customs, these are LEGO's official figures, so let's fix that. These are my customs. I did not make traditional Batman vs Superman custom minifigures. I made the classical versions, including Adam West Batman, Christopher Reeve Superman, and Lynda Carter Wonder Woman. Although, at the end of this showcase, I will be showcasing my Doomsday. That is, from Batman vs Superman Dawn of Justice. So yeah, I'm really excited. I'm going to see this movie when you're watching this showcase. Not when I'm recording this, because I'm recording this like a day before, but when this is uploaded, I will probably already be at the movies. So yeah, anyways guys, I hope you like this little twist on the Batman vs Superman customs, and let's get started. Alright guys, to start off with my minifigures, we are starting with the person whose name is first in the title, Batman, aka Adam West Batman. Now, I know LEGO is making a Adam West Batman, or already made one, in their 60s Batcave, but when I had the idea for these figures, that was not a thing, so, yeah. Mostly everything off here, I didn't copy anything except for the belt buckle. You can't even really see it, but, the belt and the belt buckle are like the only things I copied off of LEGO's figure. But let's get started. So the helmet is a regular LEGO Batman helmet. It's not one of these ones. It is a new one, which I probably should have used one of those ones. But the reason I didn't was because they had like the eye, like the crease in the middle of the eyes. I didn't really like that. So I took another Batman helmet. I cut off the chin strap and cut off the ears. I sculpted some ears on with some air dry clay. I did not use my green stuff because I didn't get my green stuff till after I made this figure. I then painted it. Actually, I used my dark blue Batman helmet for this. I just painted the ears dark blue, painted the front of the mask black, and painted the white details such as around the nose and the eyebrows. The head is a regular LEGO Batman head, and I used the smirking side to paint some eyes up on top, just so that gives it more of a realistic look. The body, arms, and legs were all light gray. The cape was a black LEGO Batman cape, kind of like the one from the new Dawn of Justice sets, except it's the old material, and I painted it dark blue because I didn't have a dark blue Batman cape. Now if we look at the body, it was just a light gray body. There's no printing on the back, but so I painted the white oval, or yellow oval to start with, and I tried my best to paint a bat logo. I think I did pretty good for my skill level at the time. I then painted on the chest details in gray, and then I painted on the utility belt with separation between pouches and the lids for the pouches, and I painted gold for the belt, but I think that's as close as I'm gonna get. If you look at the belt buckle, there on the actual costume, there is a bat on it engraved into it. So what I did was I painted the buckle in gold, and then with my tan color, if you've seen my Star Wars The Force Awakens custom minifigure showcase, if you look at the color that I used for Luke Skywalker's hood and torso, or not torso, robe, that's the same color I used to paint the bat on. You can kind of see it there and kind of there. So yeah, you can't really see it. The legs were light gray legs. I then painted on the boot details with the little like triangle at the top, all the way around, and I also painted on, just kind of scratched off there the paint, painted on the underwear, I guess. Did scratch off a bit there, which is unfortunate. And then I gave him a batarang, just, for good measure. So anyways, guys, that is my custom LEGO Batman. In the future, I'm not sure if I will be making actual Batman vs Superman customs. I will be making all of these figures when the Justice League movie comes out. I will be making Justice League movie figures. So yeah, I guess if you wanted to see those, oh well. Sorry for the change kind of background. I just wanted you to be able to see more of the background. Because if it's Lynda Carter Wonder Woman here with the Wonder Woman logo, and then there's Adam West Batman on this side and Christopher Reeve Superman on the other side, and you could really only see the Wonder Woman in the last shot, so I thought I'd change it up a bit. So anyways, this is my Christopher Reeve Superman. Now just keep in mind that when I made these figures, I don't consider myself to be as good of a customizer as I am now. So some of these things might not be up to detail with some of my more recent figures, like Deadpool per se. I guess he's the most recent one I've reviewed. So yeah. Anyways, so let's start from top to bottom. So I did, of course, use the classic Superman hair piece that's been in all the other sets. I just think that it works best for this figure, and if we can take it off without taking the head off. For the head, I did use the Superman head. It is double-sided. I did erase the cheekbones and the marks beside his eyes. I also erased the cheekbones on this head, but I did not erase the things beside the eyes because on this side it's way too close to the eye. But anyways, so yeah, and I use this side just because I think it fits the character better. For the torso, I did use the Superman torso. Now, I did erase the muscles just because if you look at Christopher Reeve's suit, he doesn't have, you can't see muscles. You can just see chest detail, which is what those two lines are. And then I left these lines on the side because I think there should still be some detail. Now, for painting the underwear and the boots, I did use my red paint, and as you can see, there's kind of chunky. And I don't know what's wrong with my red paint. I have to get better red paint. So yeah, but I also did paint on the back. I did not erase any detail on the back because I thought it was good. And as you can see on the cape here, the red cape, I did paint this Superman logo, or at least attempted to. One thing I would have done better was I would have moved this in a bit, and then made the bottom, this one, the one above my finger, I would have made that bigger. So I do think it looks a little bit inaccurate, but I still really like how it turned out. So yeah, I did use everything on this figure was from the original Superman figure. So yeah, because Christopher Reeve's Superman was very close to the original comics. And for the final figure of this showcase, I have my Lynda Carter Wonder Woman. Now I've never actually seen the TV show which she's in, but I know my mom watched it a lot because she said that, when I showed her, she was like, oh, that's really good. So anyways, for this minifigure, the only things from the original Wonder Woman figure would be the head, legs, and arms and hands. The body and head were both from, were both not from this figure. I did give her the lasso of truth from the old superhero sets, but I'll just take that off for now. So the hair is from the original Wonder Woman. I did nothing to it. The tiara is gold, and is not like the newer one, which is silver, and it's not painted on the face like Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman. So the torso was red, in which I did paint all the gold detail onto first, then painted the skin detail on with adding the collarbone and other details. And then for the legs of Wonder Woman, I did paint there was a stripe down the front that I painted. Again, like you can tell here, quite obviously my detail, again, I'll use Deadpool as a reference just because I've already showed you to him. My detail, and attention to detail and perfectionism, my perfectionistism is way more on my newer figs than my older ones. I did finish these figures before Deadpool. I finished them actually before my Daredevil figure. I finished these back in January, but I think I've made a lot of progress, so that's why these figures don't look as good as my newer ones. On the arms, I did paint some silver and paint some red stars. I like this one way better. I'll zoom in on that detail. As you can see, for the figure, I think that it really is a good detail to have. Now for the legs, these are from the regular Wonder Woman figure, and I did paint the inside and back of the legs with the correct coloring for the skin color. And then also for the back of the legs, I did paint the stars and the other details on there. And then on the back, I'll talk about the face in a second. On the back, I did continue the gold and skin color detail and painted on some shoulder blades that are inaccurate, which is why I'm happy. The back of her hair covers it. The head is the Lois Lane head from the original Man of Steel set. I erased the cheekbone because I couldn't really find a head. I didn't really think that the original Wonder Woman head was looked like Lynda Carter. I think this one much better represents. I would have made the eyebrows a little bit thinner, but I forgot to erase the eyebrows and I just painted over them. But anyways, I did paint over the lipstick with red, and I did erase the cheekbones and add on the black eyebrows. So yeah guys, that's my last minifigure for this little mashup of Batman vs Superman. Now I'll move on to my Doomsday big fig. Alright guys, and now I have my Doomsday big fig, and I do have my Batman vs Superman background up now because he is from the movie, or what I could get from it. I assume we're not getting any more details of or pictures of Doomsday, considering everybody hated when they did reveal him, plus the movie's coming out tomorrow for most people. Well, yeah, whatever. So, this figure I did try to make as accurate as I could. There's literally no detail of his back, and so I had to improvise the entire back, and most of what is on his arms is correct from what I've seen, because in the one scene in the trailer when he's jumping down, there's a lightning flash behind him, and in that quick moment, if you pause, there's a silhouette of Doomsday, so you can kind of see the details on his arms. So that's what I based those arms off of. Sorry if my hand's over here a lot. I'm trying to cover Wonder Woman's face because it's trying to focus on it. So yeah. Anyways, so I did use a Decool Fang Big Fig just because I wanted the rock texture all around the figure, which I do think looks nice. I probably should have sanded off the belt, but oh well. So the arms are from a Gray Hulk Big Fig, just so I didn't have to paint the arms as well. So yeah, first I sculpted all the detail on his face. All the detail on his face is sculpted because the face was flat prior to this. So I did sculpt on like the eyebrows and the nose just because I think it looks better with a nose. So yeah, I then painted the eyes. I painted the entire figure gray. Okay, I need something to cover up Wonder Woman's face, either that or... So, anyways, all the detail on his entire body was painted gray. Then, for some detail, what I did, like here and here, was I took some white paint, and I painted it all over, then I took a paper towel and wiped it up, and then it kind of gave this, like, effect that I really like. I put it all over him. On the back it didn't exactly work out because I waited too long for the white to dry. So then I tried to put gray over that and then wipe it off, and that's kind of the result of that. Oops, it is. Anyways, on the face, the detail there. On the face, what I did is I painted the eyes black and then put those little white pupils in there. I painted the mouth, and those black lines are like the space between the teeth. I also did sculpt on the chin a bit, and then I put those black lines in there. Because if you look, he kind of has something like that. Then I painted he has spikes around his eyes, which is what the white dots are, and I also put some like lines around his eyes, and he also did kind of have some lines on his head, and I also saw that he had a line, like a scratch kind of in the back of his head there. On his chest here, he did, in the trailer, have like a deep cut on this side. So, as you can see, I did like put a bunch of like, clay there, and then I took like my finger or whatever and made a deep thing in it. And he also had a weird symbol on his left side, and I had no idea what it was. So I looked at my photos, and that's as close as I could get it to being accurate. And for this one, instead of just painting it black, I did kind of see some red in there, so I painted dark red in there. And then I painted black on top, and you can kind of see in some spots where I do have dark red in there. So then I painted on the details on his toes, like his little, there you can see the thing, but I painted the toenails. And also I just want to point out that for the body I used oven baked clay, or boiling clay, because I boil it. So what I do for that is I just did these spikes on his back here, because I couldn't really tell if he had any spikes, and there kind of looked like there was a couple there and a couple there. We can zoom out here. You can see it better like that. So for those, I did. So now, if I try and put him, I guess if it's in one stud, but like if I try and fit his foot on here, it's too small too. The arms, I did originally, was gonna use Hulk arms, and did use boiling clay on those, but then the arms would not fit into the sockets, so I got my gray Hulk arms and I used my green stuff, which is air dry clay, and now they do fit into the arms. And speaking of arms, let's move on to the detail on those. I did use, like I said, the silhouette picture, and there was like, on this arm he had a big spike coming off the back of his elbow. You can kind of, I have a little one on this side, but it's bigger on this side. This was the first thing I ever used my green stuff on. So then I just put all these other spikes around. I painted the gray, and then I painted the tips of them white. And then, as you can see, I did do the whitewash, like the white and then paper towel technique on the hands and arms of these. And I put some spikes on like his hands and stuff, and there's the detail on that arm. So yeah, I did enter that into the Lego Freaks contest. So yeah. Anyways, guys, I think we're gonna get into wrapping up this video. So yeah, that is going to be it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this showcase on my classical take on Batman vs Superman. Yeah, I don't think I'll be making actual customs for Batman vs Superman, but who knows. Civil War is just around the corner. I'm working on a lot right now. Here's a sneak preview. There's Sharon Carter, Spider-Man. What else can I show you? Not really much else. I can show you Ant-Man. All of those figures with the, well, Spider-Man and Ant-Man have already been shown on my Instagram, so it's not really a sneak preview. Unless you don't follow me on Instagram, in which case it is. But I didn't show Sharon Carter. Although, all I have is a line. Yeah. Area light curved torso for the win. So anyways, guys, yeah. Also, be sure to check out all the social media in the description. I have my Twitter and Instagram where I post behind-the-scenes customs, drawings I make, and more. So, yeah, guys, I really hope you liked this video. I had fun making these figures. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoy Batman vs Superman. I know I will, because I'm psychic. And I'll see you guys later. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye.